with the NBA lottery being in like 2 days, I wanted to get one mock draft out where I get to sim the lottery because it is so much more fun simming the lottery. And here, Detroit ends up with the number one overall pick still, and it's just a fun exercise, like just to be able to see all these different situations, especially in a year where there's no consensus number one overall pick. And for Detroit, I think I would still go with Alex Sarr. I think most teams, there was only a couple of teams I wouldn't draft Sarr to. I think there's just way too much potential here. I think he would probably move to the four. You'd be running a really good lineup with Cade, Ivy, Azar, Sarr, and Duran. I think they would be able to play together, especially if Sarr develops an outside shot. Next, Portland. They don't need guard help. They don't need big help. I'm gonna go Reese Ajay, and he's just gonna be their wing of the future. Next, Jazz. They have Keontae George, Colin Sexton. Do they really? I mean, they can still use a really high upside guard, and that's going to be Nikola Topic. We got three foreign players going in the top three, which is crazy. Next, Memphis got the fourth pick here. Hmm. They don't. I'm going to give them Donovan Clingan and try to, get Jaren Jackson back to the four. I think that can really be a really good lineup. And I think they should draft older, try to get like a guy like a Dalton Connect more, or Donovan Clingan, someone who can help them win now. And then the Wizards are crying that they didn't get Dalton Connect, so I've always gone big here, but there's really no bigs I would take here, and they do need guards, so let's go Rob Dillingham. Next, Charlotte. Big help is definitely with Mark Williams' injury history. Nick Richards is a free agent. I'm gonna give them though. I'm gonna give them Reed Shepard. Just a really like high like nah, what am I looking for? Really good shooter. I forgot the word shooter. We're doing an NBA mock draft. Next, I really Booz Ellis is still here, and I feel like even though the Spurs really need help at guard, I feel like he's just a guy you cannot pass up at 7. Just way too much shooting upside, way too much upside in general as a scorer. Next, Toronto needs a guard. Toronto needs a big too. No, but again, I know there's no bigs getting taken here. So we're gonna go Stefan. No, we're gonna go Stefan Castle. Next, Houston needs anything. So like I don't know. They may just go like really high upside. Cody Williams does have that upside, especially as like a defender and as a shooter. Next, Atlanta. I have them getting Dalton Connect and like everything, but like, do they need wing? I don't know. Because is DeJounte Murray going to be here? Is AJ Griffin going to be here? Is DeAndre Hunter going to be there? They don't need wings now, but they may need wings in a month by the time the draft comes around, by the time free agency's done. So I don't know. I don't think any bigs are worth taking here. So that's why I'm going to probably just go with. I don't know if Connect is the pick though. I think Atlanta's going into maybe more less of a retool and more of a rebuild. So I'm going to get more of high upside, go younger. Next, Bulls need guard really, really badly, so let's just get the best one available in Isaiah Collier. Next, Thunder, they could use. Who would they use? I feel like Zach Edey, just as like a backup big, would be like amazing for them. Just, I don't know. They really don't need a lot, and they have so much draft capital that it's like, what are they going to draft there? I don't know. They could draft anything. Next, Sacramento. Let's go Tijon Salon as a backup for the Keegan Murray. Next, Portland. They need. What did we draft? We draft Rijaje. They can still use wing depth. But let's go. Actually, let's go big. Let's go Kyle Flipkowski here. Next, Miami. I feel like Connect. Yeah, I'm gonna go Connect to play, not to play the Jaime Jaquez role, but to be like Jaime Jaquez, an older senior comes in, makes an immediate impact for them. Next, Magic. I feel like anytime I've done a mock draft, I've given them Devin Carter, and I'm going to continue to do that because I really like the fit. Toronto back up. Need bigs. Zach East off the board. Do I go Missy? Maybe. He didn't play great, but there's still a lot of upside there. Ron Holland is still on the board. I think if yeah, he's still on the board at 17. I think you say screw fit, screw anything. You just have to take the upside there. Pelicans need a lead guard. And I don't think Jared McCain is a lead guard because I think, but you're, what's gonna happen with Brandon Ingram? I don't know what's gonna happen with anything. I may just go to Silva here. I'm gonna go with McCain, even though I don't feel like he is a lead guard. He isn't. He's more of a, I think, more of a wing. But I'm, I think it's just BPA actually. That's what I'm gonna go with. I don't know. It's really tough to say because I don't know what the Pelicans. They're like one of like three teams in the league that you have no idea what direction they're going in with Brandon Ingram. With Jonas Valanciunas, I feel like is gone, so they need big help. Yeah, probably should have drafted big actually. Now just thinking about it, they do need a lead guard. I don't think CJ McCollum is your lead guard. They have infinite directions to go into this offseason, so I'm just gonna go McCain as more of a best player available here. Philly, what does Philly need? They're gonna need the 4 spot. They're gonna need a. I'm gonna go with Tyler Smith. I'm gonna go upside here. Cleveland. Now I'm trying to think. I'm not prepared for this at all. Cleveland, do they need backup big? They really don't have backup big. So let's go Yves Missy. Pelicans, I gave them Jared McCain. Big help is still in need. Let's go with Khalil Ware. There you go. So I didn't realize they had 2 first-round picks. Again, and maybe I should have looked. Maybe I should have done a practice mock draft, but I didn't. Bucks, let's get them some shooting. Let's get them Johnny Furphy. And they really do need help at the 2 guard spot. They really haven't had a lot of production there, even going back to like their championship run. Suns are again, they're one of the 3. It's the Suns, it's the Pelicans, and the Hawks. I have no idea what direction they are going in this offseason. So, best player available. I really, really love Tristan da Silva as a player. And, if they go, he's going to be very, very helpful now if they decide to keep, like, winning and don't blow it up. Knicks, they don't need big. I mean, they do. Let's go. Let's go Keyshawn George. I know, and yeah, actually they do have 2 picks. I forgot if they had 2 picks back to back. Ryan Dunn just feels like the perfect Nick with like his defensive upside and with what Tibbs likes to do. We went point guard here. Big help. The big depth, once we get past Khalil Ware, like we have Klingon, we have Sar, we have Flipowski, we have Ware, we have Missy, and we have Edie. And I may be forgetting something, but it falls off a cliff after that. So I'm not going big here, and they can use anything. I'm kind of tempted to go. No, should we double dip on point guard and go Carlton Carrington? Maybe, because he has so much. I'm gonna go Bobby Clipman because I really like Carrington has so much upside, so that's why I was considering it. Next, Minnesota. Let's go Wood now. Kevin McCullough. Seems simple. Denver. They've been drafting pretty well, especially in the last later rounds with Strasser, with Watson, with Braun. Let's go really high upside. Youngest freshman of literally ever in Carlton Carrington and played so well for Pitt this year. Who do we go with? We went Topic here. We gave them a lead guard. Who would they use? Justin Edwards they have flying up these draft boards. I don't think he'd be this high. Harrison Ingram. I haven't looked at this board. Actually, I looked at this yesterday and I didn't see any of these guys like up there. No, let's go with Terrence Shannon Jr. Obviously, I don't know what the allegations are going to do to him, but as a player, he would probably be top 20. Who knows? Terrence Shannon Jr. could go top 20. He can go undrafted. I think we know why. And then finally, the Boston Celtics. I'm going to go get them a backup point guard in Tyler Kolek. I think pretty sure he led NCAA in assists, right? So this is my mock that I really don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of wanted to get one out here because it's still a fun exercise. I'm going to learn throughout the months. So thank you guys for watching. Join the Discord server.